All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Let's go. Have some. Here we go.
He'll have a first down past the 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Big air. Hatch it. Go. Hold.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Ready. Undercut. You two jet bomber. Fire.
They'll run on first down. Armstrong. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
61, matchbox light. There you go, cheetah.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Leo, hey!
2nd and 9 now. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Go! Sponge! Let's go!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyus Bowser with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. You ready? Yeah. Check. Let's go. Come on. Where's the mic? Watch one. I'm coming.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
So match number one. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Switch.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Dolphins nothing.
Here we go. H-A-Data. Where's the mic? Watch one. Here we go.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Let's go. 15 on it. 15 on it.
On second down, it's Coleman, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Stop your whining.
49, check 49.
Shift. Okay. Hayward.
This time Jackson will throw it. Being chased out left. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
A 36-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Check 37. Hard. Kill. Turn up.
Here's 2nd and 8. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
You ready? Check. Shift. Watch the shift. Let's go.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from a yard out as the Ravens push further out in front. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Parker the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Check 52.
Back. Hey, Sam off. Look at me. Door. Deep grip.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Set. 15 line. 15 line.
Tight right.
Hey, we got 4 down. Check.
Hey, exit.
Crouch. Kill.
2.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And an alley to run. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Let's go. Let's fight.
On third down, it's Armstrong. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
You draw quarter.
Brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
90 is a mic.
Go.
90 is a mic. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Now.
Motion. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go. Here we go.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So
trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 42 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead will grow by one more.
Extra score, Ravens 31, Dolphins nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Alert 3. Check. Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All day. 90 is a mic. In your face. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Watch the tick. Go.
Back to throw here. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
90 is a mic.
4 out.
Watch the pass.
Yep.
Check. Whip.
Hit it.
He'll look to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Second down in inches. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
218, chopper. 2.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to fourth down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Hey, watch the slant. Shift. Pick that.
Rock it. Hey. Get it.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, it's Armstrong. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Out.
Fair. Look, squeeze. Hey, Delta. 10. Go, 5.
2nd and 13. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. In for the score. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They will run again with Coleman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Henry. Mike 1. Man, that's track. Check 26.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I'm coming after you. So Mike's number one. Target.
1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens send their punter out now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now in this.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Calais Campbell able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's 3rd and short. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Patrick Owasor drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Check 9, check 9. Check your hot read. Check 50, check 50.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's caught by Parker. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
3 down, 3 down. 90 is the mic. All right. Let's go, D, let's go.
Leo. Slam. Go.
Switch. Check 3.
Be dribble.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
some maximum. Hey, let's get some pace.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Tucker with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Come on,
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Out. 3 down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Get it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Hey, Sam on.
Kill.
Look at me. Door. Snap.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
I got you, boy. Kill.
Rock it. Fan.
Hatchet. Switch it.
Look. Squeeze. Fight.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man open. It's Ross. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Hey, Zoo.
Check.
Leo.
Undercrunch.
Guard.
Check.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And a failure on fourth down on the other side leads immediately to a first and goal.
Greystone travel.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Go, go. Hard, hard.
No.
Hey, Sam off.
Check 25. Check 25. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Look at me. Door.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Hey, lock it.
He's coming.
You're out.
We got double up. Kill.
Rock it.
Bang.
Yes. Look at me. Zipper.
Banjo.
Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So, Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.